Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk Thinker, right? In my living room, doing what I do for you, rocking the eye too. Alright, today, writers in 25 will live by storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them, you receiving them, so I'm going to continue to give them. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, of knowing yourself a little bit better from the inside. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily. You gotta do it every day. Will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment. That's the goal of all right thinkers, aka know thyself. And that's the question I ask because you should have the answer. If the answer is not right, you should be working on you to get it right. Like Mr. Right. Let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. They don't care. Leave them alone. A person who knows not but knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous, just avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Like most of y'all this time in the morning, but that's what I do. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. Let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my out be true. Today, I got a good one for you. Hope you enjoy it. But you know, it's Thursday, aka Right Thinking Thursday. My students have to be on their best behavior. It's holding accountable for one day. If they can do it one day, they can make it happen for themselves. But one day is good. I'll start with that. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about a little something we call that I haven't heard in a while. Courage. Yeah, I'm old school. Let's go back. Courage. Do you have it in you? You can't buy or sell it. It has to be in you. Let's go. Let's talk about that one. Today's lesson is about having courage to do whatever it is you want to do. You're going to need courage to get you through. Let's talk about it. Courage, a great motivator. I use courage along with self-knowledge. You have to have knowledge. Whatever you got that's driving you, that's fine. But you need to have knowledge to know where you're going. That's the direction. Knowledge is your direction, okay? To live your life by using right thinking philosophy, when you make a decision to do something better for you, that takes courage also, okay? Courage is that drive not to give up or quit on yourself. A lot of times we get personally disgusted with a situation that ain't working out for us because we ain't took the right methods or we ain't going through the right process. So it will take courage to push you, to drive you, to make it through. If not, you will fail. In life, without courage, you are a failure because you're not going to do the things you need to do for you. Courage also has a dark side. Yeah, like anything else. I keep showing you that's the way the world goes. With no knowledge, courage, you're foolish. A brave man with no knowledge is just reckless. We know a bunch of them. Will run through walls, will tear the world up, but don't have a clue about what and how to do anything other than tear something up. That's courage without knowledge. Courage will drive you as far as you allow it to. Live your best life. Have the courage to do that. See it through. Don't get courage confused with ego. It's two different entities. But we talk about the courage right now. Courage is that I got heart. Yeah. When I was coming up on the streets, courage meant you willing to fight at a drop of a thought. Defend yourself. Ain't taking no shorts. That's courage. Okay? Courage is being able to do you no matter what. Have no fear. And whatever you had to take care of, you take care of it. Some of us had to be pushed to the limit. Some of us had to, courage is, I ain't taking no shorts. All right, now you go, bravery. The next one is bravery in the face of adversity is courage. The act is bravery. The motivating part is the courage. That's what's going to make you brave. Watch this. When you can stand tall, when most people will shrink, that's courage. Some people ain't brave enough to stand up to that bully. Some people ain't brave enough to see a situation through. They quit on themselves. Why? Lack of courage. Just like we not smart because what? Lack of knowledge. I used to carry a gun, and I had to be ready to use it if I had to. That's courage. When I put that thing on my hip, I'm not concerned with nothing other than if I have to do this, I'm going to do this. But guess what? There's other people who felt the same way. That's what the street was about. Okay? I wasn't scared on the streets. I felt comfortable in my element. Why? That's what I do. And when you got courage, you ain't worried. You doing what you got to do. I use my bravery to serve God now. I don't need that gun. All right? Knowledge and understanding will take you a lot further than I know that now. Okay, so I'm trying to tell my young people, just because you're a gun toter, don't make you smart, and don't mean you gotta have courage. Okay, if you live in a life, you got courage to put yourself in that predicament. I understand that, but that's foolish courage. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yes, I still have my gun. Don't get my spirituality confused. I'm still street. So when it comes down, my man, I'm going to do what I got to do. I still have courage. Just a little old and gray. But my point is, when you have courage, you ain't giving in. Come on, man. It ain't going down. I'm not going to that good night quietly. Not me. I'm kicking and screaming. What? Courage. All right, here you go. Courage is being a right thinker. Yeah. Break it down for you. Hope you get the concept. Everybody always had the concept before they hear what's being said. Let me explain to you when I say something, what I mean, what I say. I will do that for you. I wear right thinking hoodies because I'm proud of what I do and what I represent and who I am. When I played football, I wore my jersey proud. As a Mason, I wore my Sonic gear proud. As a right thinker, ain't nothing changed. See, that's what courage is. I walk and talk different than I used to because I use my right thinking philosophy at this point in my life, but it still takes courage, okay? I ain't going there. When you have the courage to be your best self, that makes you a right thinker. I employ anybody to be their best self. Don't apologize for being who you are, okay? That's what I'm talking to. All right. Right thinking philosophy shows you how to use your courage as a tool for self-improvement, not foolishness. Being a drug dealer, running the streets and doing all the nonsense, that don't take courage. That's foolishness. Again, courage without no intellect, without no knowledge is foolishness, recklessness. All you gang members, all you gang bangers, that you're using courage, but you're doing it in the wrong way. That ain't my job, okay? I ain't doing that. Okay, here you go. I don't care about what others think about what it is I do for myself. Could care less. And if everybody felt that way, they wouldn't worry about, well, I wonder what Johnny do. Oh, he doing better than me. I'm not in competition in life. Understand that. Next one. And I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're getting the lesson. I hope you're enjoying this one. I'm trying to get it across a courage concept. To walk in the spirit, to walk the spiritual path in life also takes courage. You're going to lose friends. You're going to not be the person you used to be, but that's what it's all about. It takes courage to go to the unknown. In Star Wars, he told Luke to go in the cave. Everybody has to face their dark side. That point where you have to do that. And it's based on what you bring is what you're going to use conceptually. All right, here you go. I made the choice to become a spiritually enlightened person so that I can live my best life. It took courage. Why? Because, listen, you have no idea. When people look at you and think other than what you're trying to do, you got to deal with that. You got to hear that. You got to understand it. It takes courage to get through that without letting it bother you. That's my point. All right. I chose this path of spirituality, and it's not easy. Courage is needed to do what you do for the Lord. Why? Everybody ain't going to understand. I devote my life to being my best self and teaching others right thinking philosophy so they can do the same. That's all I got for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just giving you ideas, concepts that you can live by. I do. If you are weak in your spirituality, aka ignorant to your own self, then you lack courage to even know who you are. I'm trying to stay calm. To live right thinking philosophy, you will have to show courage to be your best self. Yes, you will. If you're a punk, I'm like, God, I can't use people who don't want to do the thing they need to do for themselves. All I can do is lay it out there for you. You got to take it up and do it. Last one, and again, I appreciate you. Courage is living, doing, and acting right when? Daily. I do it. That's courage. Why? What you did yesterday, only good for yesterday. What you doing today? I do it every day. Let's go. I do what I do for my right thinkers, you. That takes courage. When you walk with God, you're full of courage. That's what right thinking philosophy gives you. Gives you God courage. Why? When you know him, you swell up. The phrase, as I walk through the valley of death, I shall feel no evil. Why? Because I'm walking with God, the baddest man in the valley. Understand that. If you do, then that's how you walk. Walk proud like you got 4 balls. I do. If you worry about what people think about you, you ain't got no courage. To me, that's the punk. Well, I can't do that because he might think I could care less what they think. Do you do what you have to do? That's courage. Also right thinking. All right. Courage is walking proud, knowing yourself, and living right. These are qualities and things that you can control and that you can make happen for yourself. That's my point. You make it happen. I'm making it happen. I'm showing you it can be done. If you want to do that, that's all you got to do. Have the courage. Last one. Courage can be gained. You can learn it with daily work and being your best self. You will obtain a level of courage that you need to be your best self. Listen to Mr. Wright. I got more for you, but I'll be back.